Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Pitter Patter Pop. Today we are here with another team recommendation. But before we get into that, I do want to discuss a few things with everyone. So first off, I'm very sorry for the drought in content. I think my last upload was like 2 weeks ago. And I'm very sorry for that. It's just, I've been very busy lately. And one of the important things to me about this channel is that it's a hobby. And like in the past week and a half, I just haven't felt like recording. Or when I have felt like recording, I just wasn't in the situation where I could. So I'm sorry for kind of the inconsistent schedule. Just know this is a hobby for me. I only record Pitter videos when I feel like doing it, because if I start making myself record on a schedule, even when I don't feel like recording, that's when this is going to start feeling like a chore instead of a hobby. So I'm being very careful to make sure that I'm taking time off when I don't feel like recording, and recording when I feel like recording. So I'm sorry for everyone about the inconsistent uploads. Hopefully I'll get back in the swing of it eventually. So the other things I want to discuss, we got a new banner announcement. It's another Joseph and then a Caesar. It's pretty cool, I guess. I probably won't be doing a summoning video on them. I may do a review where I just talk about them, but I'm definitely not going to be doing a summoning video. Because first off, I don't really like either of these characters that much. They don't stand out to me. And also because right now it is no summon September, which I've signed up for. Because I want to save my diamonds for the anniversary. And as you can see, I'm doing a pretty decent job up there. You can see I've got about 2,000. So I'm actually doing pretty well. I don't want to let some kind of iffy units walk in here and mess up my flow. So I'm probably going to dodge those units unless they're very good. Then I'll maybe do a review video on them, but I probably won't pull. So anyways, onto the topic of today's video. We're doing another viewer request, which is Jonathan and Koichi Act 1. Now, this is a pretty peculiar video because I actually planned to do a video like this before it was recommended. I planned on doing a video on this team because, in my opinion, this team right here is the best starting team in JoJo. Or, well, in Pitter. I shouldn't just say JoJo. Out of all the characters, I think these two are the best for when you're just starting out. And I'll explain why while I'm playing them. So we're going to go ahead and get into the dummy stage here. As you can see, neither of these guys are actually very high level. So they don't do a crazy amount of damage, unfortunately. But they still do enough to kind of show off, hey, this is a good team. So a lot of people will argue about this team and, if it's the best starter team. Personally, I think it is the best starting team. And my main reason that I believe that is just because these units are so accessible. You can get these guys so easily. And with Jonathan, I mean, you can choose to get Jonathan. And then Koichi is just a very common character. So it's super easy to get both these guys. And their synergy together is just pretty nutty. And the main reason their synergy is nutty together is because Koichi's enhance pattern overlaps right over Jonathan's. Obviously, Jonathan places a little more than Koichi enhances. That doesn't matter, because every panel that Koichi is going to enhance will end up being a Jonathan, which is great because it will fully recharge their skills, which is what makes a great team right there, is the ability to loot. And then once you're in stand-up, you can do some pretty crazy stuff. Like we got a 5x5 here. Like that right there. That was such an easy 5x5. Like, yeah, it takes a little bit of work because you're kind of, grabbing panels after you use your boxes and stuff like that. But it's not like it's super difficult. Most people can pull that kind of thing off. Unfortunately, that Bruno box kind of got in our way, but it's alright. Oh, we're kind of dropping our loop here, though. Now, this team isn't as good as they're going to look here, because I'm showing this off in a mode where there's not a limit to how many times you can use your skill. So these guys can loop way better in like the mode I'm playing right now to show you than they can in actual gameplay. Which is unfortunate, but you know, it is what it is. And there we go. Get another 5x5. They're just, you know, they're free with this team basically. The 5x5s are actually free. So you just want to get your Koichi charge back up. And wham, gonna Jonathan the board again. Then we're gonna enhance. And then we're gonna do it again. And you just keep doing this the entirety of the round. And it's really effective. You know, it's super good. I wouldn't go like, you know, obviously they're not breaking, you know, they're not like just destroying top 100. You know, these guys are starting characters. But they're very good starting characters. And their synergy together just kind of makes them go off. And like I said, it takes a little bit of work, because you're seeing I'm having to do kind of some skillful plays with my boxes. Just dropped my combo. Ouch. We're going to do like no damage anymore. Because if you know when you're in stand-up, like when a tile is placed, there's like one frame where you can grab the tile before it matches. So if you tap and hold on a tile before it matches, you'll be able to drag it around. And that's what you see me doing with the boxes. Like here, if you look at the bottom, I'm going to grab this panel. See, I grabbed it from down there because I didn't need it. Grab the ones that are coming from the boxes. And it's really easy to make the 5x5s once you actually get into the rhythm of it. Because there is like basically a foolproof way to do it. If you know which tiles to grab and where to put your boxes, you can get it every time, which is super good. That's really useful. So we're gonna enhance a little bit more. Enhance and do not stop. Let's do it again. And my sticker layout for this team, it might not be like super well optimized. Normally when I do these like unit team or these team videos, I don't go super hard in checking if my stickers work, which is probably bad. Probably need to be checking if my stickers are good for the team. I think they're pretty decent, just not like crazy. Like I didn't go through each and every sticker to try to decide which one was the best one to use. Just kind of slapped them together. Alright, we didn't get our Koichi, so we're just going to pop Jonathan one last time to get just our little bit of damage. Oh, we don't even get that damage. But 3,600,000 or 3,600,000. That's very good for a GR and a BR. That's amazing. And that's why I think this is the best starting team, because in score attack, that'll, get as much, way more damage than you need, since you only need that 1.5 million. They'll easily get you that. And they're just so accessible. That's the best part about this team, is how accessible these units are. Jonathan, you could choose him at the start. If you know what you're doing, like if you go into Pitter knowing a little bit about the game when you start, you probably know to pick Jonathan. But some people won't, obviously. Like, I went into this game not knowing anything. I ended up getting Jotaro as my starting character, and I stuck with him. First off, I actually don't think Jotaro is as bad as people say he is. Like, yeah, he's not very good, but he's also not, like, completely, abhorred, like people try to make him out to be. And Koichi is a BR unit. He will most likely be in your very first poll. It's incredibly likely that he'll be one of the first characters you ever get in the game. So I do think this is the best starting team, and I think it's a very good team overall. Very fun, they work well together. So that's really all I have to say on the team. If I were to give it a rating, I'd give it a 3.5. Just because it's a great starting team. Both of these units are very accessible. It'll get you all the rewards you actually need in your score attack. And obviously I'm docking points for it not being able to hit top 100. It not really being meta. Like, I've never seen it place very high, because they don't have the insane, like, damage capabilities of Voice Fordero or risotto, or voiced risotto. But like, not looking into that, this is a very great team. I think this team is outstanding. If you all have these units, you should give them a try. Well, that's it. So thank you all for watching this video. Again, sorry for the inconsistent uploads. I'm going to try to get back into it. Thank you all for watching, and as always, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.